Hey guys, LV here. Yes, I know it's been a while since the last update and I sincerely apologize for all my subscribers. It's just, something called life happened and I had to go with the flow for a little bit. But I really do apologize because I didn't mean to be on hiatus for that long. But rest assured, you guys, I don't ever plan on leaving YouTube. I plan on doing videos for as long as I can. Hopefully forever. So I don't plan on going anywhere, and I do apologize if my hiatus seemed like I wasn't ever going to return. I do apologize for that. So hopefully let's get back to reviewing like I usually do. Since I haven't been making videos as of lately, I thought the best way to start reviewing again is by reviewing the most latest releases by my most favorite artists. So as always, and predictable wise, we're going to start off with Ayu. And we're going to start off with her current single, Zutto. Although I know this single is going to be included on her most upcoming album, A1, I can't help but want to review it now. This is like her first winter single in like 5 years, and I feel like I have to say something about it, so let's get started with this review. The one thing I notice about this single is that Ayu's going straight back with her roots with this one, which is a bonus for me because I've always been a big fan of her classical ballads. It just takes you into this magical winterish wonderland that's screaming with beauty. But in Ayu's case, there's always has to be that dramatic little twist behind it, so that's why I love it even more. I really love how she layers the emotion within this song because you can hear it in her voice. It's very gentle, but you can hear that flair of tenderness to it, which is one thing I've always admired about Ayu because she makes it so easy to understand, yet the feeling itself is always hard to interpret, which I felt maybe she meant to do it that way because, as you guys know, feelings are really hard to describe in words. I mean, you could say how you're feeling, but it's very hard to describe the actual feeling itself, and I feel like this song, it's the definition of Zutto, because I feel like she's actually conveying this into words, and I really like that about this song because it makes it so pretty. And although in my opinion I truly do think that this is a well-placed ballad, I will say that it does share its share of negative traits, if you guys get my meaning, because I feel like with this song it takes too long to get to the point. I mean, if you're not a ballad person, I can understand why you would feel like this song is boring, because it takes a while to get to its how do you describe it, like the finale, I guess. It takes a while to get to that part, so I can understand if someone wouldn't like it because of that. But in my opinion, I've always admired Ayu for that, because Ayu doesn't really rush into things. Ayu just she's like a builder, and I've always enjoyed that about Ayu. But I can understand if a person who didn't like ballads wouldn't like this song. I would understand that. Despite my complaints to that melody right there, I will say it does appeal the more you listen to it. And like I said before, the lyrics to this song and the melody to it truly describes the meaning of Zutto, and I love that for it. Although I love Zutto, this song blew my socks off, you guys. Yes, I know that's a rather lame way of describing it. It's just that with this song, I was not expecting it to go the route it did. As you guys can hear right here, it starts off in this rather sad tone. I don't know, it sounds sad to me, and I find myself liking that because of it, because I don't know about you guys, but I just love sad songs because I feel like I could relate to them a lot. So while I did like this sad tone right here, because I don't know, because of this tone right here, I thought that this song was going to head into a more serene, more sorrowful feeling. That's what I thought where this song was going to head, because you could hear it in the way her vocals sound right here, because her vocals here, they sound very strained, but I think it's strained in a good way because it matches the feeling of this song. And Ayu's always been a person who I can actually believe the feeling that she's conveying into her lyrics here. But I've learned not to always expect that, because as you can hear right here, the melody is suddenly attacked with this percussion and these numerous instrumentals here that drive the sound into a more darker, more harsher tone. And you can hear her vocals here. Her vocals are more prominent and more powerful than they were in Zutto, which says a lot for me. In my opinion, you guys, this has to be the best song of Zutto because it highlights a more broader, more distinctive sound that I can definitely relate to. For me, there's not much to dislike about this song because the quality it inflicts suits my taste very well. I just love this atmosphere that created here. I love how she just broke the atmosphere that was within the beginning, and she went into this more hopeless, more darker tone. I know I keep repeating myself, but I just love the way Ayu created this new atmosphere here, because it destroyed this more, I want to say, vulnerable feeling, and he dives into this more hopeless atmosphere, which introduces a whole new sound. Well, at least to me. But I can't say anything bad about this. This is a really good song, and I do recommend it. Even though the 3 songs on this single are winter ballads, the thing that makes this song stand out is its orchestral touch. For me, there isn't really much I can say about this song. I guess in my perspective, it just screams simplicity. But I guess in a way, simplicity can signify strength. I apologize if that's not a good enough reason. It's just, there's no complexity, there's no mysteriousness within this tone. It's just a simple ballad through and through. I can see why other IU fans might dislike this song, because it is a bit slow and it does take a while to get to its point, like Zutto. And even though it does have that boring quality I can understand, I don't know, I find myself really liking this song. It just has this sense of beauty that's surrounding it because of the arrangement, especially when it gets to the more grander part. I thought it was a very good move because it sets this background drop of weeping instruments you can hear and these wintry bells, and it just sounds spectacular to me. Of course, I will admit the chorus and the build-ups that surrounded the chorus, it could have been better. But hell, I'm not complaining, so. Since it's IU, I knew I would like the single from the moment it was first announced. Even though that's probably not a good excuse at all, you guys know I have a soft spot for IU, and I always look forward to her releases. I've played each of these songs more times than I can count, so it's probably safe to say that I know these songs word for word. It's probably safe to say that. And while that is embarrassing for me to admit, I'm happy to say that I don't have any regrets. Sure, I will admit not everything off this single manages to impress me, but each song, in my opinion, were very memorable and very unique for a ballad. IU always has a clear sense of style when it comes to her ballads. She knows how to make it stand out, so that's one good thing I can really say about this single, and I am looking forward to her next album, which I will be reviewing that. So that's all I had to say on this single. Hopefully every IU fan out there enjoyed what I had to say on this single, because as you guys know, IU is my queen and I love everything she does, and it was fun to make videos again. I am happy that I'm starting to do it again. As I said before, I do apologize for being on hiatus for the past 6 months. I really wasn't planning on being away for that long. It's just I got really caught up in life's troubles and everything, and I just had to stop for a little bit. But it's safe to say that I am starting to make videos again. I do have good news and bad news regarding that. The good news is it's not just this video. I've recorded a bunch of videos. Just the bad news is I haven't edited them yet. So hopefully you're probably going to see this in March, somewhere around that time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I do hope I'll see you guys soon. And like always, if you guys have any requests for me, leave it in the comments below and I'll be sure to get to it in the future. So until next time, bye.